Bingo.
Welcome to the Ham with
Jacob.
Andrew.
Ryan.
With Jacob.
The other one.
Yeah, we have a special
Balthazar.
guest.
You're Balthazar.
Yeah, I guess we'll just call you Balthazar.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Just notice me as Balthazar.
Okay.
That's the one with the... Hey.
Notice me. Okay, let's get going.
Today we're going to talk about JFK. Was he assassinated?
No, we did not.
Hey,
Whatever.
viewers, do you want to talk about JFK? Thank you very much. Okay,
Okay.
we're talking about JFK.
Where's my
Was he assassinated? Yes?
drink?
No? Maybe? Probably by Hillary Clinton.
Nah, I think
He was
Nixon
probably in her
framed-
emails.
I think Nixon framed Oswald or Booth, whatever.
You don't even know.
No, I'm not that much in history.
Okay, so why are you typing? Okay, whatever.
Because-
Anyways, so we need something to talk about. What were we talking about before this?
Oh, we were talking about... Let's talk about the friend zone. Jacob Balthazar
No.
said he got a lot about
Oh
that. Let's
my
talk about the friend zone, guys.
Let's not talk about
Balthazar,
friends.
your opinions
We
on it?
talked about this
It's a
last week.
follow-up. It's a follow-up.
Yeah, it's
Balthazar.
a follow-up. Alright.
Fine.
You never watched a podcast before? Okay, Balthazar, tell us. What are your thoughts about the friend zone?
Well, what are your questions about the friend zone?
What is
No, it's
the
just any
friend
of your
zone?
stories.
What is the friend zone?
Tell
Oh,
us the story.
God, the stories. Well, it all began about yesterday.
Yesterday.
No,
There were 4 girls.
no,
Two
to me,
underage.
from what I heard. Okay, from what I heard about the last podcast,
Andrew, shut up.
We aren't getting copyrighted, Andrew. That's his fault, by the way.
Brought to you by...
Stop.
So from
Wait,
what I
shut
heard about the last podcast, I've been friend zoned by. Give me a number, man.
12.
More than 12 people.
More than 12 people. Fitting number 69.
Okay, a bit less than 69. About 27, even more girls. So.
Talk, you idiot.
Freaking. Okay. Well, 20 or more girls, probably. So, yeah.
20 plus
Hey.
girls. Okay,
Yeah,
this
20
guy
plus
is
girls.
boring, don't you think?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen of the podcast. Now, let's move on to a different topic. One I tried to start a while ago. JFK. Was he assassinated?
Oh my
Here's
God.
opinion. My opinion
I will
is
turn off the podcast right now.
Shut up.
Do it.
Brittany Hill. Not Brittany. Brittany. I'm sorry if you're out there. Britney Spears. I meant.
You sure Britney Spears?
Britney Spears. Britney Spears. Okay.
She's nice enough.
Yeah,
Her
yeah,
dad-
I don't know who that is.
Her dad. You know who her dad was? Her dad was really Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton was married to Hillary Clinton when Monica Lewinsky happened. Monica, Hillary, M.H. Turn that back around. H&M, the clothing place. H&M, clothes, fabric, thread, bought, money, economics. My 9th grade teacher killed JFK.
Alright.
What?
I knew it.
That sucked. Okay.
You just now noticed.
Alright, well, from there, what were we talking about before this, though? Because we had a long
Your
conversation.
personal problems?
We were
No,
talking
we had a
about
Star
Star
Wars,
Wars, but we can't talk about that. We ran out of things to
No,
talk
I
about.
said
Yeah,
next
so
week
many.
is our Star Wars episode.
Yeah, next
Okay.
week's our Star Wars episodes, ladies and gentlemen. So you 6 views, 5 of us from us. You tune in.
No,
We had 6 views on the last video.
Yeah.
6 views. Come
We
on,
did
guys.
6.
that's
Steve.
because he was gone or he wouldn't let us come over for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh my goodness, my mom's not in town, and I'm
Jacob.
gonna have to watch the dogs.
Jacob,
It's not my fault.
You're the reason why my kids aren't going to be able to eat this week.
If you have kids, then
Oh,
you
wait,
need
you're a
to-
Democrat. You'll just give me money for it.
Alright.
I guess that
Oh
doesn't
yeah, we
matter.
were talking about that. The differences between the two.
Oh,
Yeah, let's talk about the difference.
All right.
The difference between me and him is that I'm
No.
more open-minded. Well, not him.
Aren't you Democrat too?
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
Democrat.
Yeah,
You already
But
said
I'm a
that.
I'm a different type of Democrat.
I'm one who doesn't give all of the money away to poor people, just some of it. Well, 99% of it. Basically all of it.
Yeah, that's basically me right there.
Not exactly the same. Pretty close.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
That's pretty close.
Okay. So,
Hey, you wanna
are we gonna
about
talk about the differences, or well, we've got to get some solid topic because we're 5 minutes in, and still-
5 minutes in.
it? And we haven't
That's
actually
like 12
talked
times
about-
longer than your girlfriend. Okay, let's go.
Oh
Let's go.
my
Let's do
goodness,
this episode.
stupid.
Stop. Continue. What are you doing? Don't mess with the audio. You remember what happened last time?
Nothing happened last time.
I can't remember.
You
last time.
broke it.
No, I didn't.
We had
I
30 minutes of
nothing to
footage
do
and
with
12
it.
minutes of audio.
It was all you. All you. I had nothing to do with it.
I never touched the computer.
I didn't touch it either.
$20 to whoever comments first in the comment section.
Shut up.
No.
Because
20 bucks.
you'll be the one
You'll
who
be the
comments.
one who
20
comments.
bucks.
Wait, 20 Amazon bucks.
But it cannot be someone we know. So if you know us, you're out. Sorry, but like if someone from
Sorry,
Alaska,
you don't know my alternate personalities.
we might live in Alaska. You don't know, but if you're from
So
Alaska,
basically, you're saying don't even try because
Yeah.
Basically,
You're not
yeah.
local.
yeah.
No
Hey.
matter what. You can be local and we're going to tell you
If
no.
you get Barack Obama to give us a shout out, I will personally come to your house
I don't
and
know.
Jesus
claim
know where that
one room in your house. Just
Ladies and gentlemen.
one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the
I
ham
think
with
that, hey, I think that went pretty well, actually. I think that voice is pretty good.
what voice?
The one he
Barack
did.
Obama one I did. Ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, that's more Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
that is.
Sounds better than yours. No.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Okay.
Monica Lewinsky. Oh, Monica.
Okay,
Are
are
you
we gonna
done?
actually
Okay.
get like a subject to
we
talk about?
are 7 minutes in and still haven't had a topic. Okay.
Hold on. Huh?
Yes. Well, do you have any topics, Jacob? Either of the
Everything.
Jacobs?
Which one?
Either of the Jacobs?
Everything.
Everything. Okay. The theory of everything. That
Nobody
actually-
wants to hear
No.
it.
That is
No.
the thing. That is
No.
the thing.
No.
because people
That-
aren't ready for the truth of everything.
No, that's a theory of a theory.
Theory.
You know that, right?
It's still
Yes.
a theory.
No, the theory of everything is a theory of a theory.
Even
Yeah.
It's the theory that one day there'll be a master theory that explains everything.
Even this world right now
No.
is a theory.
No.
Wait,
No.
how do you not
no,
know that?
No. Just
How do you
shut
know
up.
that we're
How?
real, Jacob?
Okay, here's one
I've
thing
been
we should
through
talk
this
about serious.
before.
You
Okay.
can buy
Okay.
a figment.
One
I've been
thing.
through this before with myself. Nothing's
Hold on.
real.
One thing that we could talk about is recently engineers, my future
Engineers.
profession, hopefully engineers, if I can say it right, hopefully future profession.
You said it right. I was just
I did. Did I say it right?
Just
Yes.
shut up and talk.
Continue.
Okay. Engineers have come up with self-driving cars. What it is they have the car with a box on the top of it that spins around at like
That's by Google.
300 miles an hour. And when they spin around, they, get sensors and all that. And boom, bam, yada, yada. Self-driving cars, guys, and it's really hard to pay attention to this. I'm trying to keep us from not staying silent here. So, guys, it's
Yes,
really hard to pay
Wait,
attention right now.
About that.
Self-driving cars. That's my point.
About that self-driving car, Google already made that. Alright?
Yeah, but this
That-
one is cool.
Yeah, it's not as cool. Or by like any chance, even Apple can come up with the same thing.
No, I don't. We should talk about personal space.
Nah.
Because these three don't know what it is.
Which three?
If only if one of
There's
you
more than three of us
wasn't-
in this room, Jacob. Who are you talking about?
Let's see, Andrew here, the other Jacob, and
Okay.
to you.
One more
Oh,
thing.
yeah,
Let's
okay.
talk about the podcast. Screw self-driving cars. Blah blah
Alright.
blah. Good for everything.
Yep.
Who's the host of the show? I think we know who that is. Cause come on. I'm
Kind
not.
of
And
the
it's
original
me.
four. Kind of the original four.
Well, see, this is my thought. Who? I'm sorry. Refresh my memory on this. Who's the one who originally came up with this idea? Just saying.
Who does most of the talking usually?
Yeah,
Well,
because
you
you won't
two.
shut up.
Who's the
They
funniest?
won't. They
Who's the
don't say
funniest?
anything.
Dude, I just said something.
Yes, but they will sit in silence.
Will you shut up?
No.
Yeah, see?
She sleeps in silence.
Shut up,
So
Andrew.
No, no,
Right.
shut up. We're not getting copyright.
Do you
Yeah.
know that?
No.
Okay, so
Maybe
it's
not
called
knowing, like-
it's called
Oh
She
my
by
God.
Green Day. That's not copyright. We're just saying the song. She by Green Day. Our teacher, Mrs. Enter a name here because I don't want to, say specific names.
Don's
Made us do a whole stinking unit, not a unit, but a good 2 weeks on the song "She" by Green Day. I actually like the song.
Why?
But why? It's just like, guys, what is your opinion on this? Even though
I
Jake-
don't even have her, but like.
do you
why?
think it's okay for a teacher to do 2 weeks on some random song? Because I think it would be better time used in our education system of coming up with a lot of examples instead of just, staying on one thing for a while. And another example is Romeo and Juliet. Our school system spends months on Romeo and Juliet or the Odyssey when we could have a bunch of other examples of stories.
Yeah, but Shakespeare isn't mandatory that teachers have to.
Yeah,
or
it's a
teaches
state
them.
requirement that you have to talk
Yeah.
about. That you have to
Yeah.
do a lot
Not
of
really,
mistakes.
no.
But instead of
No,
spending
but
4
in
weeks
our-
on it,
In
why not
our
spend
state,
why
it's
not
a
spend
requirement.
like a week on Romeo and Juliet, a week on Hamlet,
Because
a
that's
week
not
on
enough
Macbeth?
time.
We could though. That's what we're.
But
That's
you
what he's
wouldn't.
saying.
But you would barely get the.
You read
gist.
it at home.
When do we ever
Your teacher-
get the
your
gist
teacher
of
gives-
anything?
At the beginning of the semester, your teacher gives you a reading list and a deadline for them. I would like that much better. That way, January, boom, I got all my reading done for the year. I take good notes on it and throughout the year.
Well,
Because I think our school system should be teaching us harder and cut back on some things. Like,
well,
don't make us take art unless we want to. Don't make us take home ec or whatever or
Well, those are
frivolous
requirements.
electives, and teach us more STEM. And like history, come on, you
might-
give us 1 year of
I
history.
want to
and we're good.
explain STEM for.
Yeah.
STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics is our world nowadays. 95% of everything is STEM. Why not let us focus more on that? And yes, we need English, but instead of trying to read Romeo and Juliet or the Odyssey or something like that, give us 3 solid years of how to write research papers, how to write essays, instead of 4 years of some fiction, some this, some
It's
that.
not. Hey, it's not just 4 years though, because we learned this even before.
Yeah.
And I get that. I get what you're going with the 4 years because that's what counts towards our college stuff. But we learned this way in advance from probably third or fourth grade. You start working on
We
it.
had to wait till in 7th grade until we started learning Romeo and Juliet. We could have done Romeo and Juliet a long week. I could have. I could have understanded it. I
Hey,
could have
same
understood it.
Hey.
I could have understood it in 6th or
But not
7th grade.
everyone could have.
Yeah,
no,
but
no,
that-
no.
Yeah.
I understood
But
books
we're
that were
holding
supposed
our
to be
ha- we're
for
holding the
adults
hands.
years before.
We are holding the
Jake.
hands of our 4th through 5th or 6th and 7th graders and saying it's okay, you can only learn this now, and that is why we have the schism and the divide between the AP students and the non-AP students. Because in our school nowadays, there's no I'm in 2 AP classes and the rest is not. You either are an AP student, a pre-AP student, an AP student, or you are in no pre-AP or AP. There's a huge, huge divide between them. And if we start noticing that and trying to teach everyone more equally, like if you're in 6th grade and you're ahead of everybody else, you can go ahead. You can go on to 9th grade stuff. Because I know I'm smart enough, and I'm pretty sure everybody in this room is smart enough. By now, we're all 10th graders. We could have finished through 12th grade. We are all smart enough in this room. Most people are smart enough
Well-
to finish 12th grade by the time you're 16.
Yeah,
What?
But we're forced to wait till we're 18 for senior year. Ryan, you were saying?
One of the things that I'm really wanting to happen is I want something to be, or I want them to actually gear towards what you want to do, because by now we know what we want to do. Like I have full intentions on starting a business and maybe minoring in some other stuff, but I do wish that they had classes that specialized for that. Like if you're going to be an engineer, like you
Yeah.
said, you're not gonna focus too much on English. I mean, you can take basic English and stuff like that, but they aren't gonna ask you for your English skills. They're gonna ask you what you can do. You know,
Yeah.
in that field, they're like. I mean, in that field, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, do you know CAD, which is computer-aided drafting, which we're working on in engineering right now. Only reason I bring that up. And it's mathematics, upper level mathematics. It's all of the stuff that's actually going to help you more. And they just don't gear you towards it.
Yeah, it's like in school they don't teach us taxes, but we have to learn those on our own.
We have a personal finance class, but
Yeah.
it's not, that's what I mean. It's not part of a regular class schedule. It's not something that's just introduced to you. It's not something that you have to take a class to get it. And which is kind of dumb because that's what prepares you for after you move out, which is usually after your senior year.
Yeah, but I think during our senior year we should be allowed to take more electives so that we learn those hands-on skills to prepare us for adult life.
Okay, and speaking of electives, right now, my junior year, I have 7 classes like most high schoolers in this country. And I'm doing this program at our school called WOTC, and that's going to take up 3 of my periods, and the school is forcing me to take 4 of the core stuff, the history, science, English, math. And why, instead of taking the history, why can't I take another science? Because I want to take physics. And I'm going to take physics next year, but I also want to take chemistry. And calculus. I'm sorry, but I have to wait till senior year to take calculus, and even then, it's 2 class periods worth. In that other class period, I could be taking an engineering course. I could be taking a English course to help improve my research skills. I could be taking a bunch of other things, but they combine us so much into where I only have 1 elective left. I have 1 elective senior year that I could take, and that's filled up by Spanish, so I can get my second foreign language.
Yeah, which is also kind of ridiculous because our state standards say we have to have 2 years same language just to get a college prep degree. To say, oh yeah, you can do this. They're going to teach you in another language. And I get it to an extent. But the point is, there's...
Have a mandatory in 7th and 8th grade, because at that time we should be able to start to learn other languages in 7th and 8th grade. Have one of those mandatory once a week introduction to Spanish or introduction to another language course.
Which brings us to this question: should they make the school day longer than what it is?
I would love it. I know most kids won't. I would love it instead of going from 8 to 3 to go from 8 to 4. I would love that. Have one extra period.
Well, it would depend. It would depend on the classes that you're taking. Because if you enjoy the classes that you're taking, yeah. But a lot of students don't like the classes they get stuck in. It's kind of like me. I don't like English or anything like that. Yet I have to take another language and learn the grammar in another language even. It's just so... I don't know how to explain it.
Maybe keep the system like it is right now with 7 class periods, but have an optional 8th period. I think that would solve everything, because if you're a student that doesn't want to go to school, that's fine, but you can have an optional 8th period and not teach every subject in the school 8th period. Like, you have no core classes 8th period that you could take, but you could take maybe an engineering course, maybe an advanced level core class like an advanced level English or history or math or something.
Yeah, but then you have to think about the teachers. My mom's a teacher. She doesn't want to stay an extra hour.
But she's a core class teacher. She would go. It's the people
And even for the core classes or the elective teachers that would have to stay after, they would be paid a lot more. They'd probably be paid $5,000 a year.
Well, see, that's another time. That's another thing. It's overtime. It's like, if you stay, you get this much, because mandatory hours are 8 to 3. You stay till 4, you're getting overtime, which
a lot of the
time and a half, I
extracurricular
think.
teachers, at least at our school, most of them are coaches, and they're not going to stay. They have to go coach.
Well, that's not every teacher.
The thing. No,
There's
that's
a lot
a
of
good
teachers that
amount
would
of
stay.
No. But here's the thing. The coaches, any sport takes up our 7th hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like my state history teacher. He doesn't do anything. Like we just sit around and talk to each other.
It's like economics last year. Just because all coaches taught economics, and it was
economics.
just like, I don't care. That's how I say it.
I did I had a teacher.
He actually taught.
I had a
Oh.
teacher that wasn't a coach, and another thing I think, I understand that coaches should be up there, but I had one of the rare history teachers, and I have one this year that doesn't coach, and those are the only years where you learn something. You cannot learn something from a coach if they're so busy on doing that, because there are a couple coaches at our school that actually care. If you actually care, be a teacher, but there are a lot of coaches, and most coaches in this country, who only teach to coach.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's wrong.
It's exactly because it's mandatory that you have to if you're going to be a full-time coach, you have to teach.
Unless you're the head coach football
Yeah.
coach, head football coach.
or some yeah.
Yeah.
It's like my uncle. He's an assistant coach because he doesn't have to teach. Although he's a firefighter on the side. So, but the point is you don't. They're gonna aim for those head coach spots. Okay, so
you guys went to a different middle school than me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
went to NR.
we went to North.
NR. We went to
Yeah,
NR.
yeah,
All right, whatever, you
okay.
get it.
Well, when I was in middle school, we had this one class, a career orientation. That really prepared me for what job field that I'm gonna go to.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
had
we
one
had
of those.
that too.
We had that. We had Keystone in 9th grade.
Which,
Keystone
by the
really
way,
big on
that's
me.
not.
That was so
I didn't enjoy
stupid.
that at all.
I like
Yes.
I like some aspects of the class, like job interviews. Yeah, they should do a small unit on that, or they should do a small on what you want it to be.
I'm pretty sure the teachers just sat around one day though and they're like, all right, how can we make them, or how can we lower their self-esteem? And it was just like,
That
you know what,
class-
mock job interviews, that's perfect. It's like, we are in the 9th grade. We're not going in for job interviews yet, and nor do we have anything to set up for a job interview. But
And they
I don't know. That's just my own experience. I don't know about y'all, but I got interviewed by 2 cops, and I was going in.
Same
Hey,
here.
I was going in for a business thing, and both of them canceled, so I had to deal with 2
Yeah,
cops
yeah, same
in
here.
full uniform. That sucked.
Yeah, that really does suck because I did.
Like I was talking about business stuff, and they didn't. I don't know.
I was
Yeah.
awesome in my job interview.
Like
I made 100
Yeah.
on the job interview,
Same
and
here.
the
I got
what was it? The
I got an 80, but it was
I made 100 on the mock job interview, and the job shadow made 100.
the
I
job.
had-
shot-
I
job shadow.
I job
The job
shadowed a
shadow.
principal at one of our elementary schools, and I have to say that was probably one of the most fun days ever. So
job shadowing was fun. That was actually. A lot
I
of
personally
fun.
love I don't love the education system the way it's messed up, made up. But I do like. I have much admiration for the education field because there's I don't know. I would love to be a teacher, principal, or something.
You'd love to,
You're like-
but you still have a stutter.
I don't have stutter, do I?
When you couldn't
yeah,
decide
when,
what
when
to
you just
say.
did that, yeah,
You couldn't decide what to say, so it was like you kept stuttering.
yeah.
What? Did you not
we
catch
say
it?
to the guy who talks through all of the classes.
I don't have all. I don't.
Okay, he has a minor stuttering
I don't
problem.
stutter all the time. This is only here. Do I stutter like if I talk to a class? Do I stutter?
I don't
Leave
think
it in the
so.
comments.
Okay.
Leave it in the comments.
Yeah, talk.
Like,
I
we're
want to
gonna
know how
sign
much
on.
he stutters.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
You're the only one who has class with me in second period.
Yeah,
No time if I stutter.
But but that's the thing, like, you know the material. You don't have to. No, you don't.
Okay.
Like, not in class. But you know the material. You know what you're going.
Sorry.
You know what you're gonna do. What I'm saying is, like, you get caught off guard. You're probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like I'm telling you guys, everybody out there, if you haven't taken world history yet, man, world history is so easy.
My
95%
wood
of classes-
history,
Ugh.
my wood history class is not easy.
Yeah, mine
Okay,
isn't
hey,
either.
I
You don't even
literally-
know. You
I
don't.
mean,
You
yeah,
can't
like
complain.
85.
The
Oh,
class
another-
average on our last test was a 66.
A
That
66.
teacher's
terrible.
awful.
That is terrible.
Miss-
But
No, 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 wait, no, no, no.
teaches.
Our teacher isn't awful. It's that the kids in our class don't study. I just listened the day before. I didn't read
Yeah.
anything. I didn't do the study guide. I listened the day before.
I have a
anything.
95 in that class. I have never read the textbook one time. I have never read it
She
before.
she talks about everything. They just don't listen.
Yeah, but
If you listen in school, guys, you will make an A.
but in my biology first period,
Is it
the
who I
whole
think
class-
it is?
Yes, it is. Okay, but the whole class average was a 45.
How?
Wait, was that test or overall?
Wait, overall?
Holy crap.
Wait. But it was a pre-AP class.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah.
I have a freaking like 97 in my biology.
Yeah, but
You
that
have an
was,
easy
but that was
one.
like the first
Our
test
teacher
we ever
hates
took of
us.
the year.
I'm taking regular biology.
Our teacher?
Hey!
No,
what'd you do?
no.
What'd you do, Jacob?
I ain't doing
You
nothing.
broke it.
We broke it.
The monitor's turned off to save power. You know,
Just
like
calm
all
down.
computers
Liberal.
do.
Liberal.
Just keep it active.
All right.
Try to be conservative, you
sorry.
liberal.
So,
Yeah. our
sorry, we
teacher-
freaked out
Shut up.
because his
Shut up.
monitor turned
Okay.
off.
Alright, so, our biology teacher, I hate him. No, I'm not gonna pause it.
Jacob
No.
pause the podcast. Jacob pause the podcast. Welcome back. You had no time missing. We've
Yeah.
been gone for 3 days now. Y'all seen the movie Castrate,
we-
right?
Sorry,
Wilson,
we got
all
lost
that.
in the jungle. They were allowed to
But,
say.
yeah, biology.
Welcome to the jungle. We have fun and
Shut
go.
No.
Alright,
I know.
Okay.
I knew it was
Yeah,
3 days
wait,
ago,
wait,
but
wait.
you gotta remember the
Wait.
shut
Shut
up.
up.
Dude, I'm agreeing with you. All
Why
right,
are
I'm
you-
trying to get you a spot.
Why are you still here 3 days later?
Because I can be. All right, so
Like, it's
about
bad,
biology.
it's bad,
I hate her. I just, I almost fall asleep in her class because she talks the whole time.
I almost.
She
fell
doesn't
asleep.
stop talking.
She does not whatsoever.
Word of advice: take a 5-hour energy.
No.
I drink one before her
Second
class.
period.
I drink one before her class.
So I go to first. So you're saying go to first period, then go to second period and drink a 5-hour energy.
You
chug
just
it.
chug it down.
That's another topic. Is I have never had a Monster, an energy drink,
I
anything
had a
like
monster.
that. I've never had anything
Well,
like that.
I had all of them.
5-hour energy is just caffeine. That's all it is. It's-
Yeah, but
it's
man,
not
it cannot
energy
be good for your heart.
Yeah, but I had all of them.
Hey,
I'm
Monsters-
still
I'm
fine.
perfectly healthy.
I am
Same
also
here.
perfectly healthy.
If you can't tell, he's slapping his belly.
No,
That
he's
big
really
old belly.
nice.
There you go.
Oh my Christ.
Just leaving it like this for the rest of the time.
No.
No, put your shirt
Touch
back
it for good luck.
down.
Put your pants back on.
Spencer's not here.
Oh yeah.
He
we
can't whip off
forgot.
his belt.
At the beginning of the podcast, we forgot to excuse our dear friend Spencer.
Okay,
So,
continue.
Yeah, I would like to give a shout out to Spencer if he is watching this.
Baseball sucks.
Yeah, he needs to actually.
Yeah, so
he
did
needs
the
to
bench
quit
warmers.
He's not
baseball.
at a baseball. He's not at baseball right now. He went to a party.
I hope he's not at
He went to a
baseball.
party.
Yes.
To skip
Okay.
over this?
Yeah.
Was it Brendan's
Skipped.
party?
I think so.
I never got invited. I'm offended.
He didn't. I don't
Brendan,
even-
if you're out there, I should have been invited.
I
hate you.
I sit
invite
next
you?
to Brendan. I sit next to him and he didn't invite
I
me.
talk to them for a good hour every day. They should have invited me.
Yeah, same
It
here.
doesn't
I'm just
matter.
not wanted, apparently. Thanks a lot,
No one,
Brendan.
yeah, no
Well,
one
And
wants you.
Tasia.
If she's watching this, maybe.
Oh,
Which she might be.
You really
thinking of which,
You know, that of all the people
thinking
in
of which,
school, they
hold
have a
on,
high likelihood.
what do
of
y'all
doing
think? Okay, hold on. Just because of her last name made me think of,
Oh!
Miss.
Oh.
Miss.
Everybody knows what that's
no, no, Miss.
Let's call her Miss
Miss Agena.
Doe.
Okay.
Mrs.
Doe.
Doe.
Mrs.
Okay,
Doe,
so
sorry.
what do y'all think about her getting in trouble for hitting that kid? Cause she didn't hit him
She
hard.
deserved it.
No, but she didn't hit him hard. That's the thing. Like, there were kids in the class that I know.
That's liberals taking over
He
this country.
Yeah,
deserved it.
That's
yeah,
liberals,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's liberals.
The kid,
See, conservatives are
Listen,
fine with punching
shut up and
people.
listen.
It's liberals
The
that don't
kid-
want to
Tell
punch
him to
people.
shut up.
Both of you shut up. Okay, now listen.
Daddy, tell him to shut up. He made me to
Okay, so
He
maybe-
turned the lights off
The
again.
kid deserved it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's what they said. The kid kept going and kept going and kept going, and they said that it wasn't even a hard hit. They said it was like, yeah, like that. And it
It's
just,
like this.
and it just so happened to leave a little red mark. So when she come over and asked if he was all right,
Was the kid
he
white?
went up to the office.
Was the kid white?
I think so.
He was probably.
Okay, well, if he was
It's 'cause
white,
he was
let
white,
me
let's
let me
be honest.
demonstrate this. If he was white,
What about this?
that would leave a red mark.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like we're.
Oh
real-
yeah, that's gonna leave it right now.
Hold on, give it a minute.
That's the thing though. Like it's so dumb because she got fired for it. Not only that, they put out a warrant for her arrest.
I've seen her like 3 times since then. I'll show you pictures.
No.
I take
You
pictures.
took a picture?
I
I
take
know.
pictures every time I see her.
I know, but it's so stupid
No,
because
Don't
I
slap
actually,
me.
it's because I it's
You
because
see-
I actually had her as a teacher. I know for a fact. Like we were as loud
Go
as
pick that
you,
up.
Hey, shut
What?
up.
We'll
We
pick
were
it up
as
later.
loud as you could be. Like our class was loud. And the worst we ever heard from her was, "Would you please be quiet, or maybe sometimes please shut up." But Jacob knows what I'm talking about. You were in the class with me.
She's awesome.
She's calm. You had to work her up if she even got a little bit mad.
Okay, about 2 minutes in from when I slapped Jacob, there is a red mark. In fact.
Yep.
Yep. That is her.
Confirmed.
Did you take pictures of it?
All right.
Once you
anyway.
go dough, you never go back.
Anyways,
She's so dead to hit
So-
someone.
So
I
in
just
fact,
imagine Andrew, you got me to Pillsbury.
Well, I mean, if you hit anyone, you get in trouble nowadays. Doesn't matter who.
But
It's
yeah,
illegal
still,
now.
No, but
As a teacher, she has to follow the rules and the law.
And I make fun of liberals
that's
a lot.
kind of stupid.
Yeah,
So
I make
if I
fun.
just walked up and punched you in the face, you'd be okay with it.
Guys,
No,
okay.
but that's the thing. She didn't punch him. She didn't hurt him. It left a red mark, and he went up to the office.
Okay, so I make fun of liberals a lot, but this isn't just liberals. I'm sure it's conservatives too. I've never met one. But it's just like people are so butthurt nowadays if you say the word black or if you say the word hot
like Trump.
or if
Shut
you
up.
touch someone. Political correctness, this is for mainly liberals but conservatives too. Get over it. That's my word of the day.
Okay.
Brought to you by the Donald Trump Association.
Stop.
No, I do not want anything.
No sponsored content.
I don't want Trump anywhere around this because he's an awful human being.
Oh, and
yes,
Obama
yes.
isn't. Let's not get into this right now. We all know that Trump's better. Okay,
Oh,
let's
We
go.
all know that Trump's
Hey.
a fascist.
Well,
And
like-
Obama's a communist.
I'd rather call me
that's
than a
what you-
All
fascist.
men are equal.
Oh.
What
coming
are you
from a
doing?
Democrat
All
standpoint.
men are equal, but some are more equal than others.
Yeah, but in the
That's
book we
communism.
just read, Animal Farm.
That's all animals are equal.
Yeah, all animals are equal, but some are more equal than others.
That's literally what it says.
Yes, that is literally. I have the book right now.
I loved it. Have y'all
Yeah,
ever read
fine,
Animal
look.
Farm?
No.
You never. Your
Oh,
mom's a
it's by
literature
George
teacher,
Orwell.
and you have never read Animal Farm. I am disappointed. Have you ever read
It's about
Animal
com-
Farm?
We had to read it in our
Yeah,
English
it
class.
was about a
We-
Russian,
when, this
Russian
year?
war.
We
in
haven't
our
had
English
to-
class that we're in. Yeah.
I haven't had read it.
Let me.
I haven't
read
had to
it?
read it.
Look,
Really?
Right here.
You
Right
haven't
here.
had to
It's-
read
Yeah,
it.
something
I haven't
like
had to
that.
read
I'll
it.
find it.
I read it on
Reddit?
Reddit. I read it on Reddit. Brought to you by Reddit Co.
Right here, it is confirmed.
Page 133.
True, but that's not
Of Animal
technically
Farm.
communism. Communism.
No, 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 no.
Everyone
It's all
is
about
equal.
communism.
Where's it?
Yeah, in communism, everyone's supposed to be
No,
equal.
guys,
but let's be
okay,
honest
shh.
here. It's as
No,
human
no, no, no.
beings
Shush,
that will
shush,
never
shush,
happen.
shush, shush.
No, that's what this book is about, though.
Shh. Ask your mama. Sorry, I asked her. Okay.
Why are you
Ladies and
speaking so
gentlemen,
quietly?
I'm going to
'Cause it's
read.
story time.
No.
Welcome to Mr.
Well-
Rogers' Farm. I'm going to read just one little snippet of
Could
Animal
you
Farm
just shush?
by George Orwell. Copyright 1934.
Shut up.
I
I
haven't
believe in
had to-
34.
Was
Andrew,
it 34?
shut up.
It might not have been 34.
Shut up. Shut up.
All
Andrew,
animals
let's
are
move
equal.
on.
No,
But
but
some
Andrew!
animals are worse than others.
Throw his glasses.
Brought to you by the Trump
What is it
organization.
like?
Okay.
If you say bought,
Trump 2016! Trump 2016!
good job.
What is that
You
face?
deserved it. You deserved it.
That's
right.
Hey, we're trying to make a video over here. Okay, let me put
Okay.
one.
And that is why I believe that this country is America. Thank you very much.
Okay,
What?
Okay. What
there
actually
was a
happened
little
there?
break we had, so
Yeah.
Andrew, can
actually, we
something-
Another 3 days later.
after a few tears
You're
shedded
still
from
here
Andrew,
after 3 days?
So after a few tears from Andrew, there was enough to give us a
Tears,
very-
cheers, and a whole lot of beers.
No.
Amen, bro.
No.
No.
We should have named this that.
No.
We're in
Tears,
high
cheers, and a whole lot of
school.
beer. Hey, 21 years old. Tears, cheers, and a whole lot of beers.
No.
No.
Shut up, Jacob.
You're
You're
Yeah,
not
Mark.
even a full time. Or
You're a
Balthazar.
special guest, so shut
You're
up.
not even a
Yeah,
full
a
time
special
member.
guest. A special guest.
Yeah, we say everyone's a special guest, so we don't hurt their feelings.
Oh, so you're a special guest too? I thought I wasn't the only one.
Jacob's always a special. Yes.
You want me to stab you?
We're in his house.
Whoa.
Hey, I have a
Maybe.
question for you. Are you taking AP next year, literature?
Yeah.
I'm taking.
You wanna be your mom's
I'm
voice?
taking concurrence.
I have to.
Screw AP.
Really?
Your mom is forcing you?
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, she basically said you have to.
What do
take
you
it.
do in that class? Do you know? I
Uh,
mean, your mom's a
You
teacher.
read books.
You must like
That's
see
it?
some of the stuff. Like all they do is read books and like write essays on books.
No, they had to do posters, and then she got onto other people.
Why are
and
you
she
punching his feet, bro?
It's actually nice. Keep going.
Man, if you want
You're
a
just gonna
real
hear
flip
tapping.
up-
In the, you're just gonna hear
Take
tapping.
it
in the
off.
video.
Amen.
Don't do it.
did- No,
Take it off.
no.
Okay.
Take
Okay.
it off. Take
Hey,
it
hey.
off.
Alright,
Shut
up.
alright, ready?
Britney Spears
Okay.
isn't here.
Okay. So where are we?
We were talking about communism.
Okay.
Oh,
we're
where
talking
are we?
about
We're
your
in the
mom.
United States. We're in our.
We're in
What?
the United States with our civil liberties.
We're in the South, man. The South will rise again.
Why do you sound like a
Why
hippie?
do you say that?
Yo,
It will never
God.
rise again.
If
Once
I
it's
says
at its
again,
lo-
I'll leave.
A small
No,
Once
why
it's-
would you leave?
Once it's at its lowest point,
Because
it's gonna stay there
Admit
for
this.
a while.
We're from the South, and I love the South, but I would not want to be in a country where the South took over. That would
Honestly, I
suck.
would because I think people from the people from the South. Hey,
Oh, God,
just
idiot.
But I
hey,
love
no,
black
no, no, no,
people.
listen,
Black people are
Listen,
awesome.
people from just from our own, and I don't mean like the Hicks and stuff. I mean from my own experience. People in the South are more level-headed when it comes to things. I
Yeah,
have to
but what
say
do you
that.
think about the rebel
But
flag?
that's
The rebel
because
flag?
Stupid.
No,
that's
the rebel
because
flag
of
doesn't
culture in the 1900s. That had nothing to do with the 18. If the South would have won, we would have become the North of our country because we would have all conformed to one English-styled country.
It's like prison, alright?
Guys, I could be a philosophy major. I'm telling you.
No,
right
you
now.
couldn't.
No, you
Yeah, you probably could.
You'd be
Alright?
Why could I be
Awful.
philosophy major? Because I smoke weed every day.
Okay, so it's basically like
Anyways,
prison. Well, once you get in prison,
No, let's
You
just start talking about
automatically-
communism. That's a better subject than whatever the
okay,
fuck
yeah,
we
yeah,
were talking
yeah, you're true. Communism
But-
is basically like prison.
about. Yeah, it is.
Don't let Putin hear you.
Yeah, Putin loves his communism.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, they
Like,
love
well,
that.
he doesn't really like communism
Hey,
because
guys.
the Soviet
Sure,
Union
what?
was not
Do
communist.
you know what the toilet is for? To put in Joseph Stalin. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just stalling till the next topic.
Oh my god.
Sorry,
I
guys, I'm
love
just
that.
stalling.
Alright, so
Hey, did y'all hear about
No.
what's that? It's like a map but circular. Gorbachev.
Gorbachev.
I don't even get that
Gorbachev.
reference.
Gorb. I didn't know if Gorb was a word, so I just went with globe.
Gorb.
What's another one? Victor. Hey, do you know I have a house. It's Victorian style in Russia.
It's like
It's
in
just
Soviet
so
What was that
bad.
last part with the voice crack?
Yeah, Jesus.
You know what? No, we should talk about China and it's now two
Yeah,
child
sure.
policy.
Let's talk about China.
China, kill your
The
second
two-child-
born. Why not?
No. Now they have
No,
a
it's
two-child
first one.
policy.
Oh wow, we
Yeah,
could
yeah.
get up to 2 child.
Yeah, you can have 2 kids now.
You actually have more than one. Actually.
Which, by the way, they said.
it-
Hey, hold on.
if it
I
leads to
want
Hey,
to.
shut
I want
up.
to point this out.
Shut up.
In China, they had a thing where if you were an only child, you could have more than one child.
Yes.
Isn't that everybody at this point?
Yeah, because
Like
all
they've
of them.
had that law for so long. Everybody's a single child, basically.
Yeah, but in China, there's
Hey,
the ratio.
Plus, where do you
If
draw
you
the line?
want-
Is that
No,
father
like,
or
up and down.
mother
like you
that
were
they
doing.
draw that line
There
on?
you go.
Because one can be a single child and one can be.
Yeah, but there's a women to
Probably
men
father.
ratio. Do you guys know the ratio?
Yeah, I know. It's
What?
there's
It's a lot
less
It's 7-1.
men. Or there's a lot more men than women.
Yeah,
Oh,
No,
I-
no.
If
there's
it
a lot
was the
more
other
women.
way,
No,
how
there
long?
isn't. There's more men than women.
there's more
because-
men
Oh, wait,
because
yeah,
you
yeah,
want
yeah.
a firstborn son, not a firstborn daughter.
Yeah, it's 7-1.
So you kill your daughter if it's your firstborn.
Basically, yeah.
Man, if it was the other way around, I'd go China.
Yeah,
In
basically.
Japan's like that. Anyways,
Probably. That was
Yeah, I
shit.
think-
You know, actually, Got a
You know, in,
picture.
in
Hold on.
Japan, they have like things that are like the rooms are like 5'5". I'm taller than
I
that.
would hit my head on the ceiling.
Yeah, I'm taller than 5'5".
I'm 5'9". I look like a giant. Freaking. He's Godzilla.
Put your hands
that
up
was
like
racist.
I don't
I
care.
had so many of them.
I
put
don't
your
care.
hands up like the ceiling fan told us.
Hey, oh my God, have you seen Elf? That's what it'd be like going over there.
What? Oh yeah,
Elf
yeah.
with Will Ferrell and all
Oh,
the.
this is bad.
That's what it'd be
Why
like.
do
You
we talk
just-
about this?
Why am I here with
No,
these squinties?
Like
opened
one
up a
time
can
you
of
don't pay
worms.
attention to hit your head on. Oh,
I think
they can have multi-story.
I
Like
think we all
there's
need to take a break.
we have a. I would like to point out that one floor of a 10-story building for us is like 10 foot high. For them,
Hey.
that would only be like.
I have an
No.
announcement to make.
For them, that would.
I have an announcement to make to the people of the
What, are you
podcast.
gay?
I knew
I
it.
am
Run!
conservative. Okay, I have an announcement to make. I have to go pee in the potty, so we're gonna have to pause this podcast.
Just go. We'll talk while you're gone.
I don't want you to. You're gonna talk bad about me. Then I'm
No,
gonna have
we're
to
gonna
tell my
talk
mom.
about
I'm gonna have to
communists.
tell my mother.
We're gonna talk about communists in China, in
Talk
Hong
about
Kong.
cheese.
We'll talk about Hong Kong.
Let's just talk about the shorties again.
I don't want to go in there and do number one, but then it turns into number two. While I'm setting it up, you know, it should be
Pause
weird.
it. It's
It
not
does
worth
turn
it.
Okay,
we're back. Andrew went to. He's still in the bathroom. We just told him.
He'll be back 3 days later.
We just told him we wouldn't talk.
It's been about an hour or so.
Okay, so Hong.
I think you got
What do you
pulled into a
guys-
vortex.
Hey, shut up. What do you guys think about Taiwan and the whole situation of? Yeah, you're totally part of China. No, you're not.
I don't
I don't know.
I don't even know
What's
where
that?
Okay, so
Taiwan
what's
is.
happening?
So Taiwan is.
Oh, look, he's back.
It can.
Why?
Close the doors.
Why?
3 days later.
Okay, so Taiwan. So Taiwan is
A country.
Okay, Taiwan. Well, that's technically
Yeah.
that's debatable.
Taiwan is a country.
Okay, so
That's how that
basically,
finished.
when the communist revolution in China happened, the nationalist government of China went to Taiwan, and communist China has technically never invaded. Communist China considers it Chinese Taipei.
I can't
as part of
tell.
their
I can't
country.
tell some of the words that you're saying with your accent. Just saying.
Are you
Yeah.
just stupid?
I really think that
No.
Jacob's just trying to say big words just
You
to be
say-
impressive.
No, you
Yeah.
said communist, and you said it with a T.
To-
And I
to-
can figure out what you're saying, but
To be communist is a sublimation
It was really
of the
weird.
Manchalo
Sounded like you said it with a T.
Yeah, to be honest, you just impressed me by your accent. And that is it. That's all you have to do.
If I was a woman, I would be attracted to you, right?
No.
Shut up by now.
If I was Ethan, I would be attracted to you.
No, just let's not talk about that. You know,
It's funny because if anyone at the school watches this, they know exactly who we're talking
Yeah.
about. Like without
he
question.
like went after
Yeah.
Chase or something.
Yeah, he did. Alright,
Chase
he did.
Haynes?
Brandenburg.
Oh no,
You
yeah.
idiot.
No,
okay.
he did go after.
We said don't talk last names.
Did I say last name?
They don't, dude. They don't.
Oh,
care.
Chase
They don't
doesn't
watch it.
care. Just-
Yeah, neither one.
We
neither
only
one
have
is
6
Chase.
views, and that's pretty much all of us.
On
Yeah.
the last video. No, on the last video. Our first video had 60 something.
Yeah, because
Because
yeah,
I
was
went
watching.
around to like 50 people's phones and viewed it.
It
Do
doesn't
you not
matter.
know
They
that?
watched it.
Yeah,
Because
no.
No.
they- I checked the minutes watched and people.
I
did
watched
watch
it twice,
Why?
so that's an hour.
That doesn't
That's
matter.
just me, and then
It was-
he probably don't do it.
Hey.
So
No, to be honest, I just downloaded the video.
What?
Yeah,
okay,
definitely.
whatever.
why
All right,
would you
whatever.
do that to us?
Let's go.
Why not? Because I want to hear you guys.
Can we
My
finish?
foot doesn't deserve
Can we
you.
get back on subject?
Okay.
mates?
Anyways, yeah.
Well,
It
What was our
fell.
subject?
Get your foot off me.
It's not on you. It's
It's in my
in
seat.
him.
It's your roommate. Oh.
Okay.
That
What
sounded
was,
so
what was the
bad.
last subject that we had?
I started talking about his accent. So.
Okay.
How about the fact that you can now build game consoles in China?
Dude, I can build game console out of a tower.
Did you
and
want
that
me
is
to stab
it.
you?
Just
Do you
stab me,
check-
right?
Do you want to shut up now? It would be much obliged
Hold
if
on.
you would. You ain't got the balls. Cricket, cricket,
What?
we are cricket.
What?
We totally just went off on something, guys.
Sorry.
We're not even doing
Yep.
this podcast.
Continue.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we? Where are
Ooh,
we?
little
Oh,
too tight.
freaking hey, dude.
Where are we? What are we
Nope.
doing?
Move.
I don't know. Andrew's getting a tattoo.
I'm getting a tattoo, guys. It's going to have. I'm gonna get my name tattooed on my butt.
There you go.
It's gonna be "and" on one side and "Rue" on the other.
Okay, so what do you want?
Okay.
I don't care.
Think about-
Come
Oh,
on.
let me do it.
I've
Let
had
me do
that too
it.
many times.
No, it's gonna be this. It's gonna be this. What do you need me to?
Okay.
I don't know.
Guys.
Leave it in
Okay.
the comments. What do you want Andrew to draw?
I will draw it on my.
Hey, if they say something, we draw it on your forehead. You have to go
It's
to
gonna be
school
a
with it like
4-leaf.
that.
What are you drawing? No.
I was going for it.
He was
He was
making
gonna
a
draw
bone.
a chicken leg,
Yeah, I know,
alright? A
that's what I
chicken
thought.
leg.
I could just say it was a phone.
Okay, anyway.
Andrew, give me the
Alright,
pin.
alright.
You don't have a pin.
Guys, okay, topic. We need our topics.
Alright, yeah, there was once a man. I don't even know where I'm going
Okay.
with this.
Have y'all heard of the man from Torrid?
Huh?
Just
Andrew.
Oh, I got a new
I-
book, guys.
No, listen.
I'm
Have y'all-
reading
have
Edgar
y'all-
Allan Poe.
Have y'all heard the story of the man from Torrid, though? I mean, it supposedly really happened. I don't know what to believe on it because they say that it really happened, but I'm not positive.
I
about
never
it.
read it.
Stop.
Loud.
You too. Stop being 2-year-olds.
Anyways,
Alright, anyways.
anyways,
Edgar
the man
Allan
from
Poe?
God dang it, the man from Torrid.
Language.
It's a story in which there was a guy who came to I forget where it was. I forget what country it was in. But he went to it. No, he was going to an airport, and he was going to Japan, I think it was, for a business meeting.
Okay.
And they said, all right, so we have to see your passport. He gives them their passport. And it was a normal passport. Everything was okay with it. It had multiple stamps from different countries that he had been to. The only issue with the passport is that it said he was from a country named Torrid, which isn't a real country.
Are you sure? Have you checked the global map?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know
it is a
almost
real
every
country.
country in the world. and
No,
Torrid is
I
not
bought
a
it
country.
last
Torrid
week.
isn't a country. Anyways, and I forget where they said that it was. I forget where they said that it
Just keep
was,
going, okay.
but basically, he said he gave them the full rundown of when it, like, whenever they brought him in for questioning, he gave them the full rundown of when it was made and, you know, everything.
Andrew, I'm being
And
stabbed
it was made-
right now. Could you stop?
The country was the country was made in the same time, same place as another country, just under a different name. And see, so whenever they started questioning this guy, they call the business he was supposed to go to. Stop. They call the business he was supposed to go to, which actually turned out to be a real business. They said they'd never heard of the company that he worked for and didn't have him scheduled.
It's like
The hotel that he was supposed to have reservations at didn't ever hear him. So they keep him overnight, and the next day, him and all of his belongings are gone, and he's never seen again. And so, people jump to conclusions, and honestly, it's supposed to be an actual thing. But supposedly, he came from a parallel universe, or this is the theory, it's current theory, is that he came from a parallel universe.
I knew
And
it.
somehow he came over, and that's what happened. It was just minor changes that ended up, you know. And then somehow he didn't necessarily go back, but ended up in another one. So, yeah, so what do y'all think about that? Because that's an interesting story. I heard it a couple of,
What book is this called?
it's not a book, it's an actual story.
Yeah, what-
Look it
To
up.
be honest,
The Man from
I don't-
Torrid.
Okay.
it was probably just a guy who made a joke or something. But
How did he disappear
pocket
then?
dimensions?
What?
What, you talking about interdimensional travel?
Is this actual?
That's what the theory is.
Is
yeah.
this an actual like visual based story or is it folklore?
See, here's where things get difficult because it was several years ago, and they say that there's documented stuff. I know. They say that there's documented stuff on it, but I don't know if there's any pictures. I don't know if there's any videos. I've never looked too far into it. I
That
read the
was
story. And that,
Awful.
I will do some research. on
Alright.
it, though.
but yeah,
I
so
would-
what do y'all think about that though?
I just want to point out
Yeah.
what Andrew's drawing.
Another theory that went.
It
with
is
this-
not a candy cane. I can tell you that for sure.
Hey, another thing that went with this theory though was the Mandela, or they call it the Mandela effect, and it's named after Nelson
Just
Mandela.
take it away from him.
It's
not
named
gonna
after.
see it.
Hey, it's
I
named
draw
after
more
Nelson
detail
Mandela.
than you.
Shut up and let me talk. It's named after Nelson Mandela because y'all know he died a couple years back.
Yes.
Well, there's people who remember Nelson Mandela dying even years before that in a prison. They remember stuff differently. And it's the same thing that it goes so on and so forth. There's the Berenstein or Berenstain Bears. How would y'all spell the last three letters of the...
I don't even know.
Berenstain?
How do you
Stein?
remember it?
It was the Berenstain. It was like E-I-N. It was
No. A-I-N. It's the Berenstain. Look it up.
That's
I-
so. Okay.
That's-
Okay.
I don't
one-
think I actually ever heard that.
Yeah, I know. But
Like-
that's another thing, though. That's why they call it the Mandela effect, because people remember things differently, and they don't know why. Alright, so anyways, moving on from that, just because I thought that was interesting and we need a topic. So, moving
we
on.
all kind of fell asleep.
Anyways, so what's y'all's thoughts on it?
I
just
kind
so
of
we
fell
keep-
asleep. And I'm the only one that's going to talk with these
You
two.
listen, though, so.
I
Okay,
kinda
well,
listened.
what I think, time travel, basically. Wait.
Sometime in the future, there's a place named Torrid.
Okay, wait. There is,
This is
if you have ever played Call of Duty at all,
God dang it.
It's an awful series.
the storyline
It's
for
not
the zombies. Okay, but the storyline for zombies, there is time travel allowed,
Mhm.
but they always kept on popping up in different places.
Yeah.
Okay, well that could be one of the things where
I'm
Instead
gonna
of-
have work
instead of-
canceled this weekend.
instead of time traveling and ending up in a different location, it can actually be like another dimension instead of a
That goes off one of my theories. It's what I say is that there's two timelines side by side, and whenever you time travel, you go into the other timeline. That way, you can affect something
yeah,
in there, but
yeah,
it never affects
Yeah,
yours.
you're talking about multiverses.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
Pretty interesting.
that's also allowed in Call of Duty Zombies.
You're bringing everything back to Call of Duty.
Yeah, because everything originated from Call of Duty.
Not really.
Not everything. Did life?
Well,
No.
The Call of Duty
well,
life
let's-
did.
well, Doctor Who is
The
pretty-
COD gods. Okay, anyways, so do y'all have anything else to talk about? Because that's pretty much it for me. I don't know where to go else with this.
Godzilla.
America.
Godzilla. Okay. Anyways,
Andrew.
Jacob, you have anything?
Basically, yeah.
Oh no.
I have a lot to
Okay.
say, but we just can't fit it within the hour.
Well,
Let's
we
talk
have
about-
8 minutes.
Pick a topic, any topic.
You.
Come up with something. What topic?
You come up
Topic.
with
How about we
Andrew.
talk about tattoos?
No.
something. Yeah.
Because I mean,
Let's
Very-
ask Google.
I am very.
Okay,
Well-
Google. What is a topic for a podcast?
oh, this is gonna be bad.
Dun 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 dun
If it's a
dun,
YouTube
dun,
video,
dun,
don't watch
dun,
it.
dun, 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 dun.
Have you guys ever watched The
What is it?
Chase?
What's the chase, Jacob? Tell me about the chase.
It's the show, and there's this guy called the Beast.
This is very uninteresting.
Yeah, I know. It's just divulged into.
Guys, we suck at life. What?
Well, we shouldn't have done an hour.
What is
long.
life?
I want to talk about education. That's like the main reason I wanted to start this because I love just I'm the
You
one.
love
Few
Justin?
nerds. I really honestly like to study. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't like to read some crazy textbook. But like our recent world history test, I stayed up for like 5 hours studying. It was like time of my life.
By the
You
way,
study for tests?
One of the things.
Some of them. Some of them.
One of the things.
Keyword, some. Okay, what?
All right. Shut up. One of the things that I think is that teachers should put, or that they shouldn't stick too much to lesson plans as they do. Like,
Well, they have to.
dude, they don't
Not
have to
really.
be robots about it.
True.
They made him at the
They
beginning of
don't
the year.
make the class fun, and kids get That's why kids don't get into it. And after all, that's why kids end up failing classes.
Is that
it's
why
not-
you're failing?
I'm not failing though.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You have
Anyways.
all A's.
Anyways, but yeah, if they made classes more interesting, I think it would be a lot better. Just have some fun with it, you know. Don't just sit there
Yeah.
every day like, all right, well, we're gonna watch this video today, and y'all are gonna have to fill out this worksheet. I'm just gonna sit back here and do stuff.
I got
So,
something.
so that's biology.
Yeah.
Hey, I got
Yeah.
something we can talk about. It's a really
No,
serious
let's talk
one.
about biology.
No, just
teacher.
to have. No, I don't want to talk because everybody
Miss
knows who she
Farmville.
is. Hey.
No,
Okay,
no, I said Farmville.
Farmville. Yes.
It's a really
Oh,
good game, right
I
there.
want people out there who's undecided on college, because I know someone who just doesn't even know what he's gonna do when he grows up. Let's talk about what we want to be. Jacob, what are you gonna major in? What's your final plans? What are you gonna start at? Give us your life. Leave out all the relationships, because girls are icky and have cuties.
Wait. Which Jacob though?
More. You're Baltazar.
So-
Jacob. What are you gonna major in?
Well, probably programming.
Programming.
Same here,
Computer
bro.
programming. I'm
Yeah.
hoping it's not
Yeah.
women programming. You cannot tell a woman to do what to do. Trust me, I've tried. Okay, Jacob, tell us, what are you going to be? What's your final end goal?
Well, I want to be a video game programmer.
End goal, right?
Why?
You going to own a company?
Yeah, me and Ryan said we'd make a company.
Yep.
Be
Hey,
very
hey,
nice.
hey.
We want to co-found a company.
Mechanical engineering? You need anybody? I'm your man.
And Cole's wanting to be a doctor, so he'd make a good asset if we got him too.
Yeah, you could do that. Personal idiot.
Yeah, our personal
That's pretty
idiot.
Hey, because every company has their own doctor.
I know.
I have 4 years of Mexican medical training.
Yeah,
Yeah, all right.
but
Just
seriously,
wrap that in a tortilla.
hey, video game programming.
Sorry.
If y'all create your own, what's the chances of y'all actually having y'all's own company? Slim to none. But theoretically,
No.
if y'all did,
Not
Yeah.
necessarily.
if y'all
Companies-
ever make,
No, companies are easy to make. Profit is where issues come in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right now, I'm taking.
if y'all ever make like a game console or something, you need a mechanical engineer.
I've talked
to
about
get the
console, but
inside
Jacob doesn't
stuff.
agree with me.
yeah, but right now I'm taking.
I know that one.
I'm taking entrepreneurship, which it's pretty easy.
I will be taking that here in the next few years.
It's pretty easy. All you gotta do is.
Anyways,
copy it down and whatnot,
Baltazar, tell us.
but- Well,
You want to be a tattoo artist?
no.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I can see
But-
you as a tattoo artist. He's black. Okay, he's
Hey,
like, he's like.
Black.
Have you ever seen a half black, half Mexican? I'm sitting in front of one right now.
Yep.
Jacob Baltazar.
Bathe in my.
He lives at 374 Westboro Baptist. Okay, let's go.
Okay. Well, anyways, what
Mexican hair.
what I would become is basically like a computer programmer.
Oh, yo, you guys are lame.
Yeah, but hold on. I mean, like actually making a computer from scratch, like doing all the starting code and whatnot. Like right now, I'm wearing command line.
Go work at Intel.
Yeah, no.
Get the
not
newest
Intel.
processor.
I want to.
You know what you should do?
I want to actually like start from Google, branch off from there, and then like create. my own
That's a
company.
pretty big. That's pretty big expectations.
People
We're
pay-
gonna start at Google.
People would pay to work at Google.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, if like most computer programmers.
Well, haven't you seen the internship? Have y'all
Yeah,
seen
I
that
have.
movie? Yeah.
Funny story about the internship at our movie town. They had a rent a movie and buy a movie from like the one of those used movies for $5. So I got to rent a movie for 2 nights, and then I got to buy a movie for like $5. So I rented something I don't even know, and I bought the internship because hey, Google, why not? Got home, and this was like 3 years ago. I have never watched the internship,
Why not?
even though I have it.
It's an okay movie. Actually, it's pretty funny. I mean,
Yeah.
it's geared towards a comedy, but
Yeah.
there is some serious moments in it. So it's
Jacob, you know what you should be? Baltazar, that is. Instead of like majoring in computer programming,
Yeah.
electrical engineer.
I thought
Electrical
about
engineers
that.
are actually the one that builds the computers, and like not really electrical, but more like electronic. But you can like
Yeah,
you can get your like bachelor's in electrical and then be a computer.
I thought about that and looking for like an alternate an alternate energy source. And, like was like, nah.
Energy source.
Yeah.
Energy source. Okay.
We've
Andrew,
already
what do
said
you,
we're
what's your
co-founding a
goal?
company.
Okay.
I
Be prepared.
do think I'm gonna focus on STEM and maybe get a minors, or I'm gonna minor in business because
Dude,
I've got to be the business side until we make profit.
just think about this. 2 years
Jacob's
from now,
not gonna do it.
2 years from now, we can probably
What
still
was that
have this
smile?
podcast and reflect on it.
Reflection. Okay. I think actually I'm gonna get to what I'm gonna be in a minute.
Finish off your thoughts because we're almost close to the hour mark.
Okay,
We'll make it an
No,
hour.
we aren't.
Jacob Baltazar. This has been the best podcast because of Jacob Baltazar.
No, it hasn't.
I think this has been the best podcast. What do you
No.
view
It's
think?
just
Tell
that
us in
we've
the
been going
comment.
on for an hour.
Yeah, actually, I should really
Just
like
been
this
the
one.
Finish your thoughts.
Okay, this is my whole plan. I'm going to get 11. You get 17 credits at WotC for pre-engineering, and you can use 11 of them towards a degree. So I'm going to get 11 hours of WotC in high school, along with the other 9 to 12 hours I'm going to get from AP or concurrent.
If you pass the AP test.
Yeah, AP test. No, I'm really thinking concurrent.
Concurrent's
And
probably
then
the best option.
oh yeah. And then I'm going to get my bachelor's in mechanical engineering. I'm going to get my master's degree in either mechanical, maybe aerospace, or civil, something like that. But probably going to do a bachelor's degree in mechanical. And then get a doctorate in just flat out engineering, probably. Maybe stick with mechanical, but I'll probably just do my doctorate degree in just flat out engineering. And then professor. What's better than that? Professor. Hey, final thoughts?
The extra podcast
Extra podcast.
about what else we were gonna like you, me, and somebody else.
Chris?
Yeah.
See, we would need a house.
I do want to get
'Cause-
Chris. I do want to get Chris on here sometime.
Chris is
Because-
freaking hilarious. I think we really do need a
Yeah.
I think he would keep
All right.
PG though.
Well, stay tuned for that episode. God knows when it's coming, but it'll eventually get here as long as
One
plans
day.
are okay.
But
with
next
it.
week we'll probably have Isaiah or Cole on.
Next
And the-
week is
the
on
bad-
my birthday.
Well, we've been telling.
Well, the
Shut
next week.
up.
The bad thing about that is we won't have we're gonna have white guys again. We really need to have
a
things.
minority.
We really need a
Yeah.
minority because Baltazar here is a minority, which is a majority. That's a topic for
Two
another time.
minorities.
Minority and
So-
majority.
He's half a minority and another half of a minority, and I think we need more than just white guys in this country. Even though 30% of the country's white guys and the
All
other
right.
70% is
Okay, can we finish
something
this
else.
up?
So
Wow.
that's it.
We are
Let's.
so far overdue.
No, we aren't. We're 2 minutes.
Okay, guys. This has been the podcast. So have
The
a good
Ham.
day with the Ham podcast with
Jacob.
Jacob.
Ryan.
and Andrew. Have a good night.